Whether someone believes in Christianity or not, one thing is certain. The entire religion stands or falls on one event, the resurrection of Jesus. Not the teachings of Jesus, not the miracles, not the moral lessons, not even the crucifixion itself. The resurrection is the core claim. If it happened, Christianity is true. If it did not happen, then Christianity collapses, and even the Bible admits that. The Apostle Paul wrote, "If Christ has not been raised, your faith is useless." In other words, Christianity doesn't ask people to believe just in ideas. It asks people to believe in a historical event. That's what makes it different from most religions. Buddhism can survive without the Buddha's miracles. Islam can survive even if someone doubts the night journey. Hinduism does not depend on one moment in time. But Christianity makes a radical claim. God entered human history, died, and physically rose from the dead. Not symbolically, not spiritually, but in real space and time. Why does the resurrection matter so much? First, because it is the proof of who Jesus claimed to be. Anyone can die. Many people have died for causes, religions, or philosophies. But rising from the dead would mean Jesus was more than a teacher. It would mean his claim to divinity was true. The resurrection is not just a miracle, it is a validation. If Jesus rose, then God himself is confirming him. If he didn't rise, then he was either wrong or lying, and Christianity collapses at the foundation. Second, the resurrection matters because it defines the Christian view of life after death. Without the resurrection, death is the end, judgment is uncertain, and hope is emotional, not historical. With the resurrection, death is not the final word, and the Christian belief in eternal life has a concrete model instead of a philosophy. Third, the resurrection matters because it explains the existence of Christianity itself. A Jewish rabbi executed as a criminal should have been forgotten like thousands of others. Yet within weeks, his followers were publicly preaching that he was alive, even under threat of death. Something happened that transformed cowardly disciples into bold witnesses. Without the resurrection, there is no explanation for the birth of the movement. So the statement is simple. If the resurrection is false, Christianity is just a beautiful story, and it collapses. But if it's true or even historically plausible, then it changes everything. Identity, destiny, meaning, morality, and the definition of God. The question is no longer, is Christianity useful, but did this event really happen?